This is KVUE News Midday.
Good Monday morning, everyone. I'm Terry Gruca.
And I'm Anavid Reyes. Thank you for watching KVUE News Midday. We begin with breaking news on midday. France's Interior Minister says the driver who rammed a car carrying explosives into a police convoy has died. No police officers or pedestrians were hurt. Bomb squad officers are at the scene along Champs-Élysées Avenue. It is the second major incident on the avenue this year. The man's motives behind the attack remain unclear. All right, now we turn it over to meteorologist Nathan Gogo to get a look at what we're tracking in terms of weather. We reached the three-digit degree, point this weekend. Are we going to catch a break this week?
Yeah, we had a couple triple-digit temperatures both Saturday and Sunday, but the good news is it's going to be a little bit cooler as we head in towards today, thanks to some clouds and also some rain showers. That's nice to hear about, right? And that's moving into parts of Williamson County right now. Most of it is actually fizzling out before it reaches our area, but as we widen the view, you can see more towards Waco and just west of Waco, and these are slowly pushing to the south. So I think we see a few showers sneak into the Austin area as we head towards lunchtime within the next hour or two. A look outside right now, the clouds, a blanket of them, keeping us a little bit cooler. 83 still warm though at Bergstrom, 82 at Camp Mabry. Temperatures today going to be about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than we saw both Father's Day and Saturday. 86 in LaGrange, 82 in Giddings, 70s still in Georgetown, Burnett, and Fredericksburg in the higher elevations. So we'll see a few showers out there for parts of the early afternoon. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds to mostly cloudy skies, and temperatures, although still pretty seasonable, at least it'll be a lot cooler than we were this weekend. We're also tracking the tropics. There is a system that could impact us as we head into parts of this week. We'll talk about that coming up in full weather in a few minutes. Terry.
See you then. Thanks so much, Nathan. Families across London in shock this midday following another deadly attack.
That's right. A van plowed into a group of Muslim worshippers as they were leaving a mosque. At least one person was killed and several others are hurt. The incident is now being treated as a terrorist attack. As ABC's Ariel Reshef reports, the man behind the wheel is now in custody.
Just after midnight, a frantic scene all too familiar in the streets of London. A white van careening into a crowd of people.
No one touched him, no one.
When he was on the ground, I asked him, why did you do that? Why? Innocent people. He goes, I want to kill Muslims.
Authorities now saying the driver, a 48-year-old white male, deliberately targeted Muslim worshippers during the holy month of Ramadan. Emergency crews rushing to tend to the victims.
I've never heard people scream and moan of that nature. Some wasn't moaning, some was just on the floor, as though they were dead,
Officials first calling it a major incident and later an act of terror.
This was an attack on Muslims near their place of worship. And like all terrorism, in whatever form, it shares the same fundamental goal.
Anger and anxiety spilling over.
It's always innocent people that are getting hurt.
As London copes with a spate of violence aimed at driving the city apart.
This attack behind me on Seven Sisters, the attack in Manchester, the attack on London Bridge, the attack on Westminster Bridge, are all an attack on our shared values.
Members of the Muslim community managed to pin down the driver until police arrived. Authorities now believe that suspect acted alone. Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
Now to that deadly apartment fire that happened in the same city last Wednesday. Police say the number of people killed in the fire is going up. Officials believe 79 people are now dead or missing. Experts say the siding on the high-rise that went up in flames may have been banned under building regulations. They also say the exterior, which contained insulation, helped spread the flames quickly. The government now doing an immediate inspection on nearly 2,500 similar buildings across the UK for safety.
This morning, the congressman shot during a baseball practice last week is showing signs of improvement during recovery. Doctors have upgraded House Majority Whip Steve Scalise's condition from critical to serious. The Louisiana congressman is awake and speaking with loved ones. He was wounded during a shooting at a congressional baseball practice outside of Washington, D.C. last Wednesday.
Well, it's good news. I hope he's improving for sure.
Absolutely. And in about 2 hours, Congressman Roger Williams is set to speak here in Austin about the shooting.
KVUE's Corey Coffin is at our state capitol. She explains what we may expect today. Corey?
Now, the congressman talked about the ordeal over the weekend while in Fort Worth. He says he's thankful for the police officers who responded quickly and prevented the situation from getting worse. It's an experience he won't soon forget. Williams hurt his ankle while running for cover, and one of his staffers, Zach Barth, was hit in the leg by one of those bullets, but we're told he's doing okay.
He dove into the dugout and fell right into my arms, and he and I held each other. Yeah, I was glad to be back home, and it's been real emotional for me.
Congressman Williams said right before those moments of terror, little did he know the gunman was just 30 yards away from him. Police believe that the gunman, alleged to be James Hodgkinson, targeted Republicans specifically, but Williams has said he believes Hodgkinson had severe personal issues as well. Williamson has since said that he's working with Democrats on the Hill to bring more peace to politics moving forward. He'll be speaking here at the Capitol at 1 p.m. Of course, we'll have that on air and online as it comes. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, interesting to hear from him today. Corey, thank you. There's a new candidate for Texas Lieutenant Governor. Democrat Mike Collier officially announced his bid for the position in Round Rock over the weekend. A large crowd of supporters came to hear his plan to take on Dan Patrick in 2018. He told the crowd they need a lieutenant governor that will bring Texas together, not divide it. He criticized Patrick on his priorities this legislative session, like the so-called bathroom bill. He says if he wins the race, he'll focus on fixing Texas economy and school funding.
All right, right now, Texas Congressman Lloyd Doggett is trying to pressure lawmakers to save the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. He's holding a press conference with the San Antonio Food Bank and Feeding Texas, urging lawmakers to reject any federal budget proposal, cutting money for the food stamp program. Doggett claims President Donald Trump's budget proposal would dramatically increase the number of Texans at risk of hunger.
Got a warning for the families in the Buda area this midday. A dead bat was found on Cullen Boulevard east of I-35. The Department of State Health Services says the bat was untestable for rabies due to decomposition. But just to be safe, the state is treating it as a positive rabies case. So if you or anyone you know may have come in contact with the bat, you're asked to contact the City of Buda Animal Control.
Looking for a new family pet? Well, this weekend you can take home a furry friend for a good price. The Bastrop County Animal Shelter is offering half-price adoptions on all animals. The shelter is over capacity and working to clear up some space. You can bring home a dog for nearly $37 or a cat for just over $22. For more information on how you can help them find a new home, just go to our website, KVUE.com.
A lot of you probably already have your summer vacation planned, but this year you're going to want to make sure it's set in stone, especially if you're staying at a Marriott hotel. The chain announced its cancellation policy is getting a little more strict. Customers must now give 48 hours notice if they plan to cancel a reservation or pay a fee that's equivalent to one night's stay. The changes were made last Thursday. Before then, you were allowed to cancel your stay without a penalty. The new rule applies to hotels in the U.S., Canada, the Caribbean, and Latin America. The hunt continues for a group of people accused of stabbing a man in South Austin, where police are in their investigation this midday.
And AISD is set to release the figure they're planning on asking for in their next bond proposal. Why it's important to keep the proposal under $1 billion.